Recorded.
Awesome. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us on our webinar about gift cards. I'm Ali. I'm one of the co-founders at Activity Messenger. And just to make sure this will be recorded, so again, just if you don't want your face or anything on it, just kind of close the camera. We're gonna open up at the end for questions, so you can stay at the end to ask any questions once the recording is done. So we're going to talk about today why and how you should how to invest more in your gift cards. So we're going to discuss why gift cards are important for a business, the benefits for your organization, and a lot of times gift cards. When I think of gift cards, I think of like a gift card for a store or a restaurant, but also that how it's important for activity-based organizations to sell gift cards, right? We're going to talk about how to set it up easily, then how to communicate gift card offer effectively. So especially if it's the first time you're offering gift cards, you're going to want to promote that and explain to people how they work. We're going to show you how to actually your clients will use the gift cards for online payments, right? Because one of the things you want to do is it's really a good business choice, I think, to sell gift cards. But if it's very complicated or it's on paper or it doesn't work when people come to apply them, then they can become a headache, right? So we want to make that smooth as much for the client to purchase it, as well as for whoever's using the gift card to go in and use it on one of your activities. Then we're going to jump into the product Activity Messenger to kind of show you how we do it. And like I just mentioned, we're going to open up for Q&A at the end. So, why gift cards can be a really good choice for your business? It's just a great way to diversify your revenue. So it adds a new way, if you're not offering it, to attract new participants, right? So what happens is your current clients probably love your programs, love what you're offering, and they're probably talking about your programs to other people. But maybe some of those clients would love to share what you're offering with friends and family, right? So they're able to buy a gift card and say, hey, come do X program with me, right? It's gonna be fun next session. I'm coming back. So it's a great way to kind of get people to share the word, but also, for you to generate additional revenue, even during slow periods. Obviously, great during the holidays. So this is something that's actually very quick to set up. So if you're looking to set it up quickly, we can do that, and then you can launch it, for the holidays that are coming up. And obviously, it's a growing trend, right? More and more people are buying gift cards, and it's just not that little paper coupon we've all already purchased, right? That's kind of signed by the owner, tells you got $100, and then it has a unique code. And so we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna make it all digital, so you have nothing to do but collect. So, what are some of the benefits for your organization? It's a really good tool to impact both your visibility and your revenue, right? So, as soon as you sell a gift card, you get the money right away. And what's interesting about gift cards too is that, like, let's say you're selling a gymnastics program or a class or whatever it is, a lot of times people register, let's say a month or two beforehand, right? So you get immediate cash flow when they register. Now, the gift card's actually going to go even further than that, right? It's going to go before the registration period a lot of times. So it's going to give you money, let's say 3 months in advance. Then a month before that person uses the gift card, registers the program, and your program is delivered, later. So it just really improves your cash flow. Even if you just sell a few, it's just good to have a few dollars in the bank extra for your cash flow. And it's also going to be used for new clients, right? A lot of times gift cards are used to attract new clients. So I love a program, I love a restaurant, I love a product. I buy a gift card, I offer it to somebody that I like, and a family member, and I just say, hey, come and use this, right? So it's great for new clients, but it's also great for customer retention, right? So if I use a gift card, like, one example I like to say, if I get a $50 gift card at a restaurant, even if I didn't want to try that restaurant, I'm gonna end up going, right? Because I got $50 off, right? So, but again, if I go and I have a great service, I might actually come back later without the gift card or even purchase a gift card and offer it to somebody else. So again, if you're offering a really good service, it's great for retention where people can purchase that gift card and then come back for other programs. Great during slow periods, as we mentioned. And also, it just helps your clients become ambassadors and not only spread word of mouth by saying you should register, but hey, here's $50, go and register, right? There's a lot more impact than just kind of stating it. So how do we set up gift cards easily, right? First thing we're going to do is define the amounts. So how much do you want to add to the gift cards? In Activity Messenger, we have this really cool toggle where you can say, let the client choose, but there's going to be a minimum, let's say, of 25 and a max of like 500, and then the person will actually decide how much they want to pay. Then you want to personalize it, right? You want it to be branded with your colors, all that kind of stuff, so it actually looks good. And once that setup is done, how are we going to distribute them? How are we going to sell them, right? So we're going to talk about a few ways on your website, on your newsletters, QR codes during events, and things like that. And then obviously you want a software that can allow you to monitor balances in real time, see what's been used, what hasn't been used, and make sure it's used on the right products. So how can we communicate your gift card more effectively? So if you want to maximize yourself, you can't just create gift cards and just say, oh, that happens, right? You really need to promote it, especially if you never had gift cards, right? So I like to think about gift cards as a new product, right? So let's say you were offering a new program, like you're like, okay, now we're offering this new program. You'd probably do a newsletter to tell your whole clientele we're doing that. Well, when it comes to gift cards, that's something you're going to want to do as well. You want to tell everybody about it. We're launching this program, buy gift cards, so at least people can really know. So during registration on the homepage of your website, I think you need to put them there. Newsletter, like I said, it should be a newsletter in itself, I think, but also every other newsletter. Just have a little thing at the end that says, "Hey, don't forget, we do gift cards," right? So I think that's a really nice one to do as well. Obviously, social media, and the other one that I really like is having the QR code. And the reason for that is that I might be signed up for a 12-week program, and I'm just gonna walk into your front door 12 times in the next 3 months, right? Now, if there's a QR code that says purchase a gift card during that 3 month period, I might have somebody's birthday that's far away. I might have somebody I'm thinking about that should do a program with me, right? So I continuously walk in front of that QR code. And then at some point, I'm like, oh, I got to buy a birthday gift last minute. It's like, oh, I didn't think of that. Let's just let's scan the QR code, done. And your client's happy, you're happy, everybody's happy. So you really want to make it visually available for your clients, across multiple kit channels. And then obviously taking advantage of the best timing. So I think there's a newsletter that's going to talk about setting up the gift card, but then there's also the holidays, right? I think the holidays you're probably going to want to send an email in November just saying, "Hey, these are gift cards." Birthdays, start of new season, special events are great times to do that as well. How to communicate your gift card effectively. So I think that a lot of, sports and leisure businesses have a great mission, right? So we want to keep the kids active. We want to keep adults active. We want to promote community events. We want to, just have this really nice impact on society and on people. So I think what would be nice to do is like, give an experience of the love. That's great. Or, keep kids active, right? Something along those lines where, hey, this gift is not just a gift like a toy. Like, I got three young boys here. I mean, Christmas coming up. I don't even know what to ask, right? They have plenty of toys, in my opinion. There's too much, right? So it's nice to be like, hey, how can I create a message where I can tell people this is a great gift, right? For you to give, but also for you to receive. So as you're kind of communicating to parents saying, hey, we offer gift cards now, you might have a line in there saying, great gift from grandparents that want to see their kids grow active, right? And it's just like, oh, then that parent can share that with grandparents and like, I don't know what to buy my kids. Like, look, he loves this dance program. Like, give me a gift card for that. He's gonna be super happy, and you will be part of, that emotional kind of connection. You will be part of their athletic development, right? Of them getting off the screen because they're spending too much time on the screen, right? And everybody, I think it's an impactful gift, right? Because we have impactful businesses that are offering these services. So I think there's something around that can help get more gift cards kind of sold. And I think word of mouth is great. So encourage people to, share your offer with friends. Highlight testimonials. It's always a great way. And then offer a limited time promotion. So as you're purchasing the gift card, maybe you get yourself a $10 discount, or you get a product, like a free small product, right? A little teddy bear with your logo on it, right? Just something like that, where it's like you're gonna sell the gift card, but then the person purchasing it can get something like that, right? So it's very, very important. This is an aspect that I think a lot of people underestimate, but if you're able to go in and say, I'm going to talk about the gift cards, I'm going to talk about the mission, I'm going to give people ideas on how to ask for a gift card, who to buy a gift card to. I think that'll have a big impact in how many of them you sell. Um, and what you want to do when it's like service based is you want the gift card to be fully integrated with your registration process, right? You don't want to on your end have to like somebody buys a gift card and you gotta write a little paper, put a code on it, give it to them. They gotta come back, redeem it. Like it's gotta be virtual where I purchase a gift card, I get it, I can use it right away, and you're like not there, right? You obviously see everything that's going on, like balance tracking, reports, all that kind of stuff. But you want it to be so easy for the client to purchase the gift card, to send it to a friend, and then for that person who got the gift card to really easily purchase. And that can be tricky because I think we did a good job here at Activity Messenger, but a lot of times you buy a gift card, you're used to the registration process of whatever your program is, but the person who got the gift card isn't. So you want to make sure the registration process is easy and that's really easy for that person to uh, use the gift card so that you're not kind of stuck in calls and like, you don't want to have to be like, okay, I'm selling gift cards, but now I have to deal with all this calls or support because they can't figure out how to kind of use it during the registration process. Um, so that was kind of my little pitch on why you should do gift cards. Now what I want to do is that we're going to jump into the product. We're going to go see how we can actually automate this whole aspect, and then after that we will jump into questions. But first, can you see my screen? We're good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so cool. We decided I want to sell gift cards. How do we do it, right? So the way we do it here in Activity Messenger, it's a very, very simple form. So again, it's not a registration form, so you probably don't need to collect much information. I like to keep it as simple as possible, put a nice image, explain what the card is, and then we'll set up the gift card and then basically just collect basic information, right? You don't want to overdo it. You want to make it as simple as so you can put a nice image. You can recommended, $100 is recommended, let's say, for example, for this gift card, but then you're able to allow the client to set the amount. So I can go in and say, okay, this is the gift card they're going to get. When they get it, they'll have a code, and I'll show that in a few steps. But I want the client to decide between, $50 and $250, how much that person wants to allow the client to put in the amount, right? Because maybe I don't want people purchasing a $5 gift card. That's probably more of a headache. So I might want to put a minimum and then add a maximum like that. Once that's all done, our form is set up. What do we do now? We have a client come in and say, okay, I want to purchase one, right? So I'm coming to your organization, and I'm like, okay, let me purchase a gift card. So I click on a button. This is the pop-up that goes up, and I'm like, okay, cool. It says $100, but I want to give 200, right? So I can go and apply 200 and say, I need one card like that. So that's how people would kind of select it really easily, super simple to do on a phone. And one of the things we added a few months ago that I find very interesting is that this is a gift question, right? So I'm like, I'm a little curious. What happens if I click here? So if I click here, I am able to purchase a gift card, but then also choose who and when to send the message to the gift card to. So I can purchase on, Wednesday, November 5th, and I'm gonna say, okay, but I'm purchasing it for somebody I know, and their birthday is on the 27th. So I want to wake them up at 6 a.m., let's say. But I want to send this email out to this person, and it might say, hey Olivier, I'm sending you a gift card. Happy birthday. These programs I love. I'm going back in the winter session. You should register in the Wednesday class with me. Here's a gift card for your birthday. And it's just being able to kind of send that, if you live far from someone, you can't really go and give them a gift. You can't be there at their birthday, but just the fact that you're able to send it on their birthday, I feel like it kind of adds a little touch to the whole process. So a person comes in, makes a purchase for the gift card in this way. What happens after that is the client gets a confirmation email that's going to show this gift card. At the top will be the amount that the person who purchased it will see. And then they will have a code here that they can use on your product. This is the admin side. So this is what the card is, what the client's going to see. But then you're going to be able to have all these other options. as an admin, such as merging different gift cards, recharging a gift card, refunding a gift card, and even transferring from one person to the other. But let's say, okay, I got a gift card. That's awesome. Now I want to go and register for camp. For example, grandma gave me a nice gift card for camp registration. They really like this specialty registration. So I'm going to click on the register here. I will, put the information here. You'll fill it out. This would be your registration form. I won't go through the whole thing. But as I go to the invoice, I now have a balance of 250 that I need to pay by credit card. But I got a gift card. So I click on the gift card option here, and then I will just copy paste in that code and apply it. So what happens, obviously, just like any other gift card, it says, hey, we just added a gift card here. There's a balance of 150. I can then switch right back to credit card, put in my credit card, and I'm only going to pay 150. And the balance on my gift card will be $0, obviously, because it's used. That's how simple it is for somebody to register using the gift card or to include a gift card during the payment option. Yeah, I think that kind of does the whole. I don't know if there's anything else I wanted to show, but I think that's pretty much how we kind of set it up in the software and how we kind of automate the messages to go out if it's a gift, and then how can people use it on the platform. One thing I want to say is that as you're kind of building out your forms, you might have specific forms or specific programs that you don't necessarily want people to use a gift card, right? So whatever you're selling, you always have the option under payments to say, actually, for this one, prevent payment at checkout with a gift card, right? Because whatever it is, maybe it's merchandise, because Activity Messenger does so many things, you might say, actually, the gift card is only for specific classes, right? Or you did a promotion for a specific class because you're trying to start a new program. You're like, look, we're selling gift cards, but it's only for this type of program or for birthdays or whatever it is. You can always decide how people will pay, and if they're allowed to pay with the gift card or not. So yeah, that's kind of the process I wanted to show. I'm gonna stop the recording now and we'll go into questions. But let me just stop that.